I stumbled across this philosopher talking about falling in love. So he basically proposed that the idea itself sounds crazy, falling in love. Intrinsic to the idea is to fall, right? It's like we don't rise into love, but we fall. And it's such a complex phenomenon brought back to something that's so fundamental, that the notion that during the fall, you can create something extraordinary. Goes on to say that every step is an act of faith when the floor could give way. And when you enter into a relationship with someone, that's an amazing act of faith. Because when you think about it in that light, what is actually sensible? It's to let go, to commit, to embrace the fall, because that's the key to creating something amazing.
It'll be worth the risk you're taking.
I want to start with a few words about my little Bubbles. Bubbles came into our lives about 27 years ago, and she instantly had an impact on all of us. She would make us laugh, especially when she would dance and sing in the bath, covered in only, you guessed it, bubbles.
What if the path you choose?
One day I blinked and suddenly Bubbles had become Gabby. Then after not learning my lesson the first time, I blinked again. Gabby had become just Gab. And then enter a young Roman man called Francesco.
I like to take a little bit of credit for that. Well, not credit, but I was there when they met that night. And I see Francesco at the time. I saw some Ricky Martin looking fella coming up to me with some accent that I 100% thought was fake. And he says to me, I really, really like your sister. And I look at him, I say, get in line, mate, because all these guys here are trying to get past me.
It's incredible how far we come from that night that I decided to come up to you, and I had to use all my courage to just start the conversation because my English wasn't the best. So even when I introduced myself to Gabriella, I say, hi, my name is Francesco. Her response was, yeah, sure, but you don't have to put this fake accent on. Apart from that, I clearly remember that I was smiling inside because I knew that I met someone very special. I really can't stop telling you how beautiful you looked. You absolutely look stunning, and it's a pleasure being next to you. It's incredible how much love you have to give and what a big heart you have, because you really made my life fulfilled. When we met, I felt that I didn't belong here, because obviously I live far from my family, from everything I loved. You gave me the strength. You also made me the man I am today.
It's been 3 years, but I know the time has now come. And I'm proud to hand over to you my little Bubbles, my Gabby, my Gab, and now our Gabriella.
It sounds mad, but as the philosopher says, we come to this strange conclusion that in the madness lies sanity. So to Francesco and Gabriella, your love fills us with such joy, and we are so excited to watch your bond grow into the future. I can speak for everyone when I say that we sit here today in happiness and at awe at how you've embraced the fall.